Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Jay. I want to talk a little bit about the death of Congressman John Lewis. I know it's just kind of late, and I kind of stayed away from this topic because I really didn't. I don't really want to do a lot of political videos on here because I want to keep it basically entertainment based. But at the best of one of my followers decided to do this video. And the reason I wanted to keep it entertainment based was because, well, politics in this country is very divisive right now. And, I wanted to focus on something fun like professional wrestling or movies and the movie industry, something that I'm really interested in. But uh, one of my followers requested that I do this video, so I'm going to do this video. Congressman John Lewis, he served in the 5th congressional district in Georgia, and he served there for several years since since the late 1980s, and he was a companion of Martin Luther King during the civil rights movement. He also was involved in a lot of landmark legislation as it concerns the LGBT rights movements, um, minority rights movements, and he even boycotted the first inauguration of George W. Bush in 2001. He was, he was, needless to say, he was a loyal Democrat. I think he even got spit on uh, one time back in 2011 during the Tea Party protest. If you want to check out my opinions on the Tea Party, you can you can check them out in my archives when I talk about my review of the 2000s video. He was considered one of the big six political icons of the 1960s um, protest movements, and he's even featured in the movie Selma as a character. Um, After his passing, President Trump tweeted out something that mistook him for um, Elijah Cummings, a Baltimore politician, and it caused a lot of outrage because when it comes to figures like I said, A. Philip Randolph, John Lewis, Rob Abernathy, these are people that are well known within the civil rights movement for taking part in the freedom struggle um, in 1960s and the March on Washington in 1963. So it's nothing to really laugh at. But again, um, RIP to John Lewis. RIP also to Herman Cain. Um, I made a video a couple months back talking about the Tulsa Trump rally and how it relates to historically the Tulsa riots of 1925. And I said that I didn't agree with Trump holding the rally in the midst of COVID. And I still don't agree with Trump holding the rally in the midst of COVID. But I flippantly made a joke similar to the one I made in on the Andrew Yang video about I hope people die people died for making stupid mistake of attending a rally in a heavily COVID infested time. I of course did not expect um, Herman Cain to presidential candidate Herman Cain to pass away, and If I offended anyone with that comment, I'm sorry. This is why I stay away from political videos, because I come on here to express my views, and sometimes I make jokes, and sometimes the jokes are inappropriate. And when it comes to something as serious as politics, we tend to wear our feelings on our sleeves, whether we are on the political left and the political right. So I avoid these topics. I have an interest in these topics and how they affect and shape our world, but I don't want to offend anyone, whether they are politically left leaning or politically right leaning. So I stay away from this kind of stuff. I want there to be a difference of opinion, sure, but a difference of opinion for things that are trivial, not things that are major, like our political meltdown in this country. But tying it all together, I think that the legacy of John Lewis is that if you believe in something and you fight for it, you can achieve it. Peace.